Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Yesterday, Arsenal played their Europa League round 5. You get the 5th match against PSV, and PSV beat Arsenal 2-0. So for that match, there were a lot of matters arising for the way they played the match. Arsenal played woefully. All Arsenal fans, they don't play very well. For the first half, Arsenal don't really get that bites for that match. Like, people were complaining the way Arsenal take they play. We know they go forward. Even if when would they do the halftime analysis? I mean, they talk say we know they play like a team we won't win. We play like say we won't settle for a draw. And PSV, saying that they need them bad get. They really need the match based on where they did for table. That they drag second place with Bodo Glimt, because anybody will qualify second and people did first, then will go into the next round. Then whoever finished third will go play UEFA Europa Conference League. So for that reason, PSV come they pepper us, and they scored 2 goals. We referee come talk saying are offside. So after those 2 goals, don't even enter. So Mr. Wakanda fear say, the way this will be the play, maybe they will pepper us. So before we know, they score another goal. It can't be 1-0. Yes, that one will be offside. They count them for them. Especially that Xavi Simons. That guy really outplay all our players for the middle of the pack. They play very well. Like say that one no day enough. Before we know, they bust net again. Arteta put Thomas Partey, put Gabriel Jesus, put Bukayo Saka, do many changes. At the end of the day, nothing really happened. PSV just beat us 2-0 like they battered Arsenal. Arsenal no get any response whatsoever. So even some people say they talk say if you say Arteta no, if Okukuma rest your players, no say okay, we don't sacrifice this match based on say we get another important match, will be Nottingham Forest for the next game. So why risk all your big stars? At the end of the day, they still beat you. So it don't make any sense. So away from that, for the media setting, they when they interview Arteta, when they ask him, making analyze how the match they go. So what do you think about the way your boys they play? So Arteta when they talk say the way the team they play. Say well, so we don't really play up to par. Say congratulations to PSV. They really played better than us that yesterday. See them try all their best and do everything humanly possible to show say they go win. But this is not the right time for us to feel sorry for ourselves. So we need to reset our thinking process, reset the way they prepare for games, and focus on the next 2 big games. So we get 2 home games coming on. So we get one against Nottingham Forest in the league, and we must make sure say we beat them in that one. Then away from that, we can get another match against FC Zurich. So that one can be another one where we go play again. So we must make sure say we beat them for that one also. I know say that one, and we need a win for that FC Zurich match. Once we win that one come mean say we dey go top of the league. But if we don't win that one, let's say we draw, then PSV can go beat Bodo Glimt away from home. That means we go dey equal points, because as a day like this now, we dey gap PSV with 2 points. So we go there on equal points, and anything will make us dey on equal points, they will be ahead of us with goals, because they don't score plenty goals this season. But let's see how things are going. Then away from that, so our monitoring spirit is going to let us know say Arsenal don't shortlist players like Danilo, Mudryk and Jeremy Pino as potential targets for January where they would like to sign. So these are some of the players where Arsenal they look for. So okay, by January, because many people are saying Arsenal needs squad depth. Even some people have come outside talking that squad depth not even affect us yesterday. Anytime we lose like this, the squad depth police will come outside saying our squad depth and they affect Arsenal. So now we will look to get some more reinforcements on the wing. And also Michalo Mudryk did there, Jeremy Pino, like I always say. Even Cody Gakpo is not left out to get. So these are some of the players who they look say if we fit sign them, they will fit uplift us, because like Baba Sato talked yesterday, we no one make the same mistake we make last January. We were supposed to sign some players to help us chase the Champions League spots, the top 4 spots. We no can't do them. We can't hope and say we will feel ride out the storm. We feel weather the storm with the kind of players we will get already. So people like Tottenham Hotspur go buy Rodrigo Bentancur, Kulusevski. They get some kind of people just join them for that January. We can help them push for the top 4. So these are some of the mistakes we are trying to avoid. So January, no fun. Anytime soon now, January will reach. So we'll see whether we'll address some of these our squad depth issues. Now away from that, so in case you never hear, Pablo Mari then stab him yesterday for Milan, for Italy. When with him picking go supermarkets, they won't go buy something. So I don't know what they really saw. Whether na armed robbers enter there won't come rob, I don't know. But all I know is say they stab 6 people. One person already died, so they don't carry Pablo Mari go hospital. They fly him with helicopter, carry him go hospital. So for the media settings, they can't even ask Arteta, so whether I don't hear about Pablo Mari who they play for Monza. Those that we loan and go give Monza, so mean they play for them for the Italian Serie A. So Arteta got to say, he just they hear the issue now, say they never really brief him. But Edu Gaspar will be our technical director, they already reason the guy family to ask him say how far. Even that was yesterday, even this today now say if I can't get report say the papa don't release statement say in situation no dey too serious, say na just cut, they cut him, but may no be like say they no look the matter, that's why they carry him go hospital. So it's not really something serious, so we fear say maybe in the fear for in life. So well, we just dey pray make the guy recover quickly. Get based on what happened yesterday, so many Arsenal fans don't come outside, they para, they vex, say the way the team take play, get many people they para, they talk some kind of unspeakable things, get. But one thing we say, it's part of football, you get. Like what Arteta they talk, they say this has brought an end to our run, our winning run, you get. Both for the Europa League, if they happen, maybe when they come our place, we beat them. Now we don't go their place, then beat us again. But it doesn't mean we are not going to top the league, because I even see this PSV side having a very tough encounter when they go for the Arctic Circle, for the Bodo Glimt away home, for that their artificial tough. I know one of the reasons make me feel say they will get issue there. Now, in case you still know, the FA don't find, that's Europa League, the Europe, they don't find PSV for the things where their away fans do for Arsenal, where they scatter our seats, throw flare, don't scatter everywhere, fight our fans, so they don't ban them. So they'll get one away match, European match ban, you get, which means PSV fans now on the final day of the Europa League group stage, they will be traveling to Bodo Glimt without their fans. And you know, say that field itself na a very tough place for people to go. 15 teams don't go there, they no fit win. Only Arsenal go there. 14 teams go there, they couldn't win. Arsenal was the 15th European team that went to Bodo Glimt, and we got a win. And that win itself, all of us know how we suffer. They get that win. So PSV, now even for PSV home, they don't even beat Bodo Glimt. It can't be away. Even though Bodo Glimt have nothing really they are fighting for, because they go UEFA Europa Conference League, but they still have their pride at stake. So they go make sure say they beat that PSV for that place. PSV are not going there with their fans, because UEFA they feel say their fans are very stubborn, they are destructive. So there's no point letting them go there, let them miss one match so that they will correct themselves again. So all these variables now things will just they in our favor. So we need to match whatever PSV does on the final day. If they win, we must make sure so we win. If they draw, we must make sure so we win. But I just the confidence say FC Zurich, no be our hand, they'll come start to beat people. Everybody done they beat them. PSV give them 5-0, 5-1 home and away. So we have guys let them know, you get. For our own turf, at least we are playing 2 home games. We'll use those 2 games. Better we'll enter the next stage. At the same time, for the media setting, they call they ask Arteta, say this is why we not lose. Now wow, when I don't start to lose, I don't lose from. So Baba can talk say, see, again what people don't really understand. You cannot win all your games. Now what Arteta they talk, it is difficult to win every game in Europe. Not be me talking. Now what Arteta they talk. So Moko cut the team some slack. Fine, they lost. They don't lose. We say they don't lose. We go still lose more in the future. That one Ashola. Yesterday no be our night. You can't play good every day. Now some of the things where they try to let some fans understand. You can't play very well every time. You hear what your organic side they talk yesterday about the Invisibles. Invisibles drew 12 times for 2003-2004 season. They drew 12 times, which means they lost 24 points. Those are some of those games. They could have won those games, but they still draw, you get. So you see losing, you see drawing, it's part of the game. But the Coco be say at the end of the day, we could still be where we're supposed to be. We dey lose, but we'll still at the top of the league. We will win Nottingham Forest now, we'll go up small, you get. And who knows, we are in our bad patch, no doubt. Nobody dey dispute that one. But the thing is, now when your players they for bad patch, this is the best time you have to come and show your fan loyalty. You have to come and pull them out of their bad patch. Not be now when people they bad patch, you can't criticize them, you can't break them down the more. Then what makes you a fan? It is saying that to only fan and when they win. That's not what makes you a fan. That's what some of you are. Some of you now only when the team they win, now they support Arsenal. When they are losing, it start bringing different things. You just be like say you get Pidgin they do bad day for school, start to criticize her, start to bombard the head. This is when you show signs of encouragement. I don't know, as a fan, you're supposed to know this thing. It's supposed to be your default setting. I don't need to tell you. Now away from that, so for the media setting also, they're going to ask Arteta making explain why Matt Turner missed the match against PSV. So Baba Conto said the guy did not be saying they too much injured like that, so he just get discomfort for a groin area. So for that reason, they couldn't play him. You get, so they hope say in the coming days he's going to recover and play for them. More just the watch out. Even many pundits don't come outside. They talk say make Arteta end a left back experiment. You get, fine, you don't experiment too much. You don't put Tomiyasu for that place. Fine, say if Tomiyasu they play for that place, from what they have seen, Tomiyasu know the overlap. When they stay for that place permanently, the stagnant left back. You get, so it affects Martinelli gameplay because Martinelli needs somebody that will overlap to take the defenders away so that he go cut right enter. But if he does not have that overlapping fullback, it will be very hard for him to defeat the two defenders, because if you watch from the scheme of things now, teams they use two defenders, they mark Martinelli. So they are clamoring for us to use a Kylian for him preferred left back position since Zinchenko they injured already. So put Kylian for that place so that he can overlap and help out Martinelli. So now what do people they expect say go happen for Nottingham Forest? So making us end the experiments. Fine, we enjoyed it while it lasted. So let's do something. Put Tomiyasu for a normal position, or you put Ben White for a right back. Then let Kylian play the left back, and let's see how things will change. Maybe our fortunes will change against this Nottingham Forest. Our Martin Keown self, we watched the match yesterday against PSV self, don't come outside, call a blast 3 players. Don't talk say first of all, for that goal we Luke De Jong nod. Why Kylian go the mark? How can you, a short man, be marking a giant? Who does that? So people like Rob Holding, now supposed to take the mantle of leadership, they mark that Luke De Jong, because that guy is a big man. You're not supposed to let something like that happen. Like Baba just the para for Sambi Lokonga. Say that one self, say no even understand. Like many people they para for that Lokonga yesterday. Well, my own be say one they cry over spilled milk. You don't have to be say don't happen. Let's focus. Like Arteta said, let's reset and focus on the next match against Nottingham Forest. On my way from that, so Martin Keown self don't come outside again. Can he talk about some players who get a night to forget? He can talk to people like Rob Holding, people like Sambi Lokonga. Say what did they play yesterday? Say they play beautiful nonsense from the beginning to the ending. If you watch, they talk say after the goal the PSV just score, so Arteta no waste time. He come out Holding, he come out Lokonga, because those two were very bad on the night. Like they could not handle this PSV side. And this is PSV, like I always say, they are an attacking side. They play end-to-end stuff, electrifying stuff. They did very good. I know say their manager Ruud van Nistelrooy is one of the highest prolific strikers in world football during his time. The guy they bust net like man, very dangerous in the box 18. So he will not impact all these things into the young boys. And PSV side very young. The way they play, well, it don't happen, say it don't happen. Lokonga, like somebody talk, say Moku just praise the boy, Moku encourage him, make him develop. Now since smally him be, we don't get any choice. If something do pattern now, that Lokonga will still enter. So let us manage all these boys and help them develop. And even Joko self don't come outside, call the talk, say see Arsenal still get so much work to do. Like fine, you lost in the Europa League, but you are still top of their group. EPL also, you are still top of the EPL, but they need to do more. We've been praising Arsenal for a very long time. They win. Now is not the right time to make the pundits feel yes, we were right. We said it. Arsenal is going to crumble. This is not the time. Say the players need to play very well. Even some people they of the opinion say make Arteta change formation. Making them they use the same formation all the time. But the problem is say like it is in football. There are times you will suffer. You use the right formation, no, you will still suffer. You get, it is normal. See Liverpool, they play against us, they change formation, they still collect. They go back to their normal 4-3-3, they still collect for Nottingham Forest. So all these things now, it is your time to suffer. Just enjoy the suffering while it lasts. Then once you just see the light of day, boom, you will start to the fire. Go be like say, nobody people they suffer before. Look at Gabriel Jesus, he never score goals now in the last 6 matches. Now when he don't play, he never score for Arsenal. But that does not mean he's not going to score in the future. So let's just encourage this guy. This is when they really need our high level of encouragement. Boko encourage them, make them come out of their bad patch. If they come out of the bad patch, then we will still favor. So more just encourage them. And what about senior man, GOE, senior man? Baba says, CHUKS, send me your hazard. Baba just send me 2K, say me just support the movements for what we do. So we thank you so much for the funds you sent to us. Any of you see money to bless us, may God replenish your pocket in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. Senior man, get out. So if you don't watch us today, show check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and see that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.